Hello everybody, so I'm back again with another video, and in this video we are going to talk about how to qualify the interview for Kvs Tgt and Pgt. So without wasting any time, let us discuss about few of the things. First thing is that you have to be well prepared with your documentation. Like you have to be well prepared with your class 10th, 12th, graduation, B.Ed or and CTET exam if you are applying for both Tgt and Pgt. Apart from this, the questions that you should be prepared about is like questions from your whatever the things that you had studied in your graduation, and plus if you have done masters, then they might ask you questions related to your master's syllabus, because I was asked, like for example, there was a sir, he asked me that you have also done post graduation. So I said that yes sir. Then he said that okay, tell me a few of the writers that you studied in your post graduation. So they might ask you these types of questions according to your experience, work experience, according to the academics that you have studied. Okay, so well, let us start from the beginning. The dress code. Okay, first of all, look decent. Well, there might be some people who regularly comment on my videos that आप English में ही हमेशा बोलते हो, you always speak, like multiple times are there that I speak English only, हिंदी में आप कम बोलते हो. So just because this video is only for the candidates who are preparing for KVS TGT and PGT English interview, so that is why I'm speaking in English only. For other subjects, when I'll be preparing the video, I'll be speaking in Hindi also. Okay. So this video is fully dedicated to TGT, PGT candidates for English only. Okay. So first of all, we have to be well prepared about the dress code. Whether you are wearing a suit or a sari, some people will ask you that you are going for an interview, you should wear a sari only. That's not compulsory. I wore a suit, a proper decent suit, and like decent suit means A-line kurta, that is like straight kurta. You can wear a trouser or a slightly loose pajama and a decent way of carrying the dupatta. That is enough for you. Second thing is you have to also carry your confidence with you. Nervousness should not be there inside you, and you should be having your documents at that time. You should be having passport size photographs with you, and you should also be having your knowledge, your confidence, these things. Okay, so dress code is done. Colors, if I'll say that, you can go for light colors also, you can go for medium colors also. Like mine was I don't remember, I'm very bad at colors. I only know the 12 or around 15 colors that are normally spoken by people, known by people. Well, this is the picture of me, that the dress that I wore for my interview. So you can see the color, pink color there. I don't know what pink is this. Well, you can go for a decent color, right? बहुत bold नहीं होना चाहिए. It should not be very bold. Okay. So first of all, you will go through your document verification. When your document verification will be done, then after that you will be allowed to go for the interview in whatever room, whatever room is allotted for you. Okay. So when you enter the room, you should always ask, "May I come in?" Okay. And whenever they ask you that, okay, come in, then do not sit on the seat immediately. Just ask, not ask, just say good morning. Either you look into the eyes of every, like 4 or 5 members, whoever are sitting there, or if there are 3-4 males and 1 female, then you greet the female first, then greet the male interviewers later. Okay, it's a matter of respect that we give to ladies, so it looks decent and more well mannered, you can say. So first of all, you should greet the lady, then you should greet the men there. So after good morning, when they will ask you to sit, then only you have to sit, and do not sit like properly on the entire chair, like going at the back. Okay, your legs should not hang. Like if you are a little short heighted, your legs should not hang, and if you are a long heighted person, then also just sit covering the half of the seat. Okay. Okay. Then due to nervousness, we try shaking our legs like upside down. This should not be done. Okay, be sit nicely, decently. Put your hands like this on the thighs, near the knee, near your knees. Okay, and then sit there properly. If you are holding your documents, hold it with you, keep it on your lap. Okay, just keep the file on your lap, and sit there. And do not look nervous at all. Do not look nervous at all. After that, they will ask you to um, introduce yourself. So when you are about to introduce yourself, keep a slight smile. Do not smile a lot. Do not be serious. Okay, just choti si smile. Okay, small smile a little, and then you answer that good morning. Sorry, that sir, my name is. But do not, while answering, while giving you introduction, do not just look into the eyes of the person that asked you. Okay, while answering, though one person asked you the question, look into the eyes of every interviewer, he or she, whoever is sitting there. Okay, for example, if you are, if this side of person asked you, then sir, my name is XYZ. I have been studying here from there and there. So this question, sorry, the question was asked from this person. Then you should be answering. Start answering the question from the looking into the eyes of the same person, but also look into the eyes of all the members there are, those who are sitting there. Okay, and after that, just maintain the eye contact with every person, no matter whoever is asking you the question. Okay, and keep a little smile on your face. uh, there is a high chance that they might ask you the first question from the introduction that you gave. Like I gave the introduction about, I also, when I gave my introduction was done. They asked me, mention any famous personality from your city. So I mentioned famous personality Rahul Sankrityayan, who is known as the god of travelogue in Hindi literature. So they asked me, immediately they asked me to go for the demo. Okay, demo will be there for sure. Immediately they asked me to go for the demo, and they asked me that, suppose that we are the students of class 7th and you should teach us the importance of Acha, okay, before this they asked me ki, what is travelogue. When I mentioned that about Rahul Sankrityayan, they asked me what is travelogue. So I mentioned, I told them that travelogue is related to traveling and XYZ, whatever I said that time. So they asked me that what is the okay, so now give the demo. Suppose we are the students of class 7th and you give your demo teaching us the importance of traveling with reference to the books of Rahul Sankrityayan. So, well, before I came for the interview, I think 2 or 3 or 5, maybe 1 week back, I was thinking that should I study the names of the books that the famous, whatever famous writers are there from my city, because they belong to literature, no matter they belong to Hindi literature, but should I study them? But I skipped, and this was the fault that I did. I should have not skipped it, but it's okay. Your presence of mind is also needed during the interview. So, well, when they asked me to give the demo, taking reference of the books of Rahul Sankrityayan, I was blank. Like I stood there, but I was completely blank. I did not know what to answer because I didn't know any of the names of the books that he has written. Right, I was not aware with any of the names of the book written by Rahul Sankrityayan. So, but immediately the presence of mind that helped me was that I said, like, okay, good morning students. So after a very long summer vacation, you have come to, you have come back to school. This is the first day after vacations. So can you tell me, oh, where did you go during your summer holidays? So they were, so I just assumed that one of the students is saying that I went this to this place. Some other students are saying that I went to this place. So I started asking them, okay, when you went to that particular place, what is the importance of that place? Why did your family members take you to that place? Okay, what is the geographical perspective? What is the historical perspective, and everything that you noticed or observed while you traveled to that particular place? Okay, so I also gave them an example that nowadays people are vlogging on YouTube's. Earlier, these things were written in books so that people might get help, and they might also share their experiences through books. So these are the things that I mentioned there. But I had to write also something on the board, and I was not knowing what to write. So I said that, okay, do you know about Rahul Sankrityayan? He's known as the father of travelogue in Hindi literature, and these are the books written by him on travelogue, on his traveling experiences. So the books are book X, book Y, book Z. Okay, I was not knowing what to write. Immediately the thought came in my mind that I should write book XYZ, because they're not testing only the knowledge that I have, they're also testing my personality. That can I handle, like if you're very knowledgeable but you cannot handle a class, you cannot be a good teacher. So you should have both the things. Sometimes maybe that you are not knowing the answer, but if a student asks you, how you are going to handle the situation. Okay, so this thing happened and I gave my demo, and then they asked me that what will be the homework that you are going to give. So I also said that I'll ask them to write down the experience that they had during their traveling. Okay, so this is the homework that I gave, and then they asked me to sit down. So this was my demo. Well, I was well prepared with the poems by Robert Frost, that is the road not taken, fire and as dust and snow, but they didn't ask me anything from NCRT or English literature or grammar questions were not asked to me. It's not necessary that they will not ask you, they might ask you grammar questions also, but for my part they didn't ask me grammar. Well, maybe that you have prepared some poem or story, they might ask you that whatever you have prepared, just give the demo on that particular thing. But there are also high chances that they might not ask you to give the demo on that particular thing that you had prepared. Okay, they might give you a random topic or random anything to teach. Well, apart from this, they asked me the difference between EQ and IQ. They asked me uh, well, it's been a long time, I'm not able to recall the questions. They asked me like a few questions on child psychology, like how will you how a student is not very naughty but not studious also, and a very slow learner, how are you going to handle that person? So this question was asked, I gave the answer of this question. Then they switched to literature part. Yes, one of the teacher he asked me that you have also studied masters in your graduation, so what are the writers that you had studied? So I said that okay, so I took the name of William Shakespeare, and I guess one of the subject expert was sitting there, because he immediately questioned me the difference between two dramas written by William Shakespeare, that is Hamlet and Othello. So I was like, okay. So I started giving the answer, and he continuously kept asking me back to back questions related to Othello and Hamlet difference. And apart from this, they also asked me questions from As You Like It, from Merchant of Venice, and I think one more drama, I don't remember. So these are they also asked me the narrative poems that Shakespeare has written. So these are the questions that they asked me, and I think around 7 to 10 minutes they kept asking me about the literature part only. Child psychology questions were there, literature questions were there from masters, and apart from that, a few situation based questions, two or three. Yes, there were, I think, 2 to 3 questions that I skipped. Like, if you think that I'm not able to answer, then you will get nervous that, oh my god, I'm not knowing the answer of this question now, mera to ho gaya. So this should not be happen. Nervousness should not be visible on your face. If you're not knowing the answer, say that, sir or ma'am, I am not able to recall this question uh, right now. So I also said around 2 or 3 questions I was not able to answer properly. So instead of trying to manipulate them, or instead of, you can say, trying to uh, portray yourself that you are knowing the answer, trying to twist the answer, you should not do this thing. If you are like 100% not knowing the answer, say that, sir, ma'am, I'm not able to recall this answer, I'm sorry. Okay, like they are actually testing your personality also. Your knowledge has already been tested in your written exam. They're not here to sit and test your knowledge. They are here to sit and test the way you are going to teach, the way you are going to handle the class, okay, the way you are going to handle the students, the way you are going to deliver your knowledge. So these are the things that they asked me, and they might ask you. So they might ask you anything like poetry devices, literary devices, figure of speech, and grammar questions and literature questions from NC. Like, yes, I also taught in Kendra Vidyalaya as contractual teacher 2 years back when I gave an interview. Like, my interview was in 2013, sorry, 2023, and I used to teach as a contractual teacher English in 2021. So they also asked me questions based on my experience, like how was your experience, what kind of students you handled. So these are the questions they ask. And the only thing is that you should not be nervous, you should be confident. And yes, one more important thing is that there's always a psychologist who is sitting in the interview panel. Like maybe there are high chances that the person will not speak anything, and that person will only look at you entire throughout the interview and not ask anything. There was a lady, there was a ma'am who was continuously just listening and looking, and she didn't ask me any single question. So I was well prepared with this, because sometimes no, when you give answer, like when some of the answers, literature answer, when I was giving, like there were four people in my panel, three males and one female. So like all the sirs who were there, they started like smiling. Like I thought, oh my god, like okay, so my interview is going well, so that is why they are, maybe they are happy that for that reason. But ma'am was having no expression, like her face was completely blank. And maybe there are high chances that you might get nervous seeing the expressions of that person, but don't think that maybe he or she is not liking my answer. It's not that. He or she is asked to sit there the way they have been told to. Okay, जैसा उनको कहा गया है, they will sit there like that only, giving the same expressions. And if they need to ask you anything, they will, otherwise they will not ask you anything. Okay, questions will be put up by the other panel members, and when this thing is happening, you will know by yourself that okay, so this person is the psychologist, because he or she is not speaking anything. So this is my experience, and maybe I can ask other teachers also to help you out with their experiences of interview, and I think it might be helpful for you. So thank you for watching, and I'm sorry for literature written portion I was not able to help you out, because I was busy with a lot of work going on in life in school. So thank you for everything. Thank you for always trusting, and whatever questions you want to know, you can ask in the comment section box with related to any of the subjects. Okay, so thank you, and prepare well, and all the very best.